Hello viewers, in this video we'll see cost sheet with stock of finished goods. Before we see the problem, we'll see the format of cost sheet. Here this is the format of cost sheet. First we have to write the opening stock of raw material, then we have to add the purchase of raw material, and then we have to subtract the closing stock of raw material, and we will arrive at raw material consumed. Okay, and few other information will also be given regard to this raw material. Okay, and we have to add the productive wages and direct expenses. If we add this two, we'll get the prime cost, and the next step is that we have to add the works overhead. Okay, if we add this works overhead, we'll get gross work cost, and we have to add the opening stock of work in progress, and we have to subtract the closing stock of work in progress. Okay, this will be given in the problem. So if we do this, we'll get net works cost, and if we add the office and administration expenses to net work cost, we'll get cost of production. Okay, and if we adjust this opening stock of finished goods and closing stock of finished goods, we'll arrive cost of goods sold. Okay, and in some cases we need to find out the closing stock of finished goods. Okay, only the units will be given, and we have to find out the value of closing stock of finished goods. Okay, and we have to add the selling and distribution expenses with this cost of goods sold, will arrive cost of sales. Okay, if we add the profit, we'll get sales, and in some category the sales will be given, and if we subtract the cost of sales from the sales, will arrive this profit. Okay, it depends upon the problem and the information given in the problem. Okay, let's start doing one problem now. From the following particulars of the AB Limited, prepare a statement showing the cost of material used, the works cost, the total cost, the percentage of works expenses to productive wages, stock of material on 1st January 2003 is 20,000. Stock of finished goods on 1st January 2003 is 51,000. Purchase of raw materials 5,80,000. Productive wages 3,90,000. Sales of finished goods 12,10,000. Stock of raw material on 31/12/2003 25,000. Works overhead charges 86,000. Office and general expenses 70,000. Stock of finished goods on 31/12/2003 50,000. Okay, these are the information given regarding the AB Limited. Okay, now we have to prepare the cost sheet. Yes, this is the format of cost sheet of AB Limited. Okay, let's start doing the problem. First we have to write the opening stock of raw material, and this is the opening stock of raw material. Stock of material on 1 January 2003. Okay, I'll write it. Okay, opening stock of raw material is 20,000. Okay, and with that we have to add the purchase of raw material. Okay, I'll add this purchase. Yes, and with this we have to subtract the closing stock of raw material. Here we have stock of raw material on 31/12/2003. This is the closing stock. Okay, if we adjust this, we'll get raw material consumed. Okay, and next step is that we have to add the productive wages. If there is any direct expenses, that we have to add it here. In this problem only productive wages is given, so we have to write that productive wages. We'll get prime cost now. Okay, if we add this, we'll get the prime cost. Okay, and with this prime cost we have to add the works overhead. Works overhead charges is 86,000, so we have to write this, and in this problem it is mentioned that works overhead in common it is given, or in some category the list of overheads will be given. What all expenses will come under factory overhead, that list will be given, so we have to write those. In this the commonly it is given, that is works overhead charges is 86,000, so we have to add it, will arrive at works cost. Okay, in this problem no work in progress, opening stock of work in progress and closing stock of work in progress is not given, so we can directly write the works cost here. Okay, and with this work cost we have to add the office and general expenses. If office and administration expenses will be given, that we have to write it here. Here it is mentioned office and general expenses, so we have to write it here. And if we add this, we'll arrive at cost of production. Okay. And with this cost of production, we have to add the opening stock of finished goods. Yes, here we have the opening stock of finished goods 51,000, and we have to subtract the closing stock of finished goods. Yes, this one 3,50,000. Okay. In some problem, the number of units will be given normally, and we have to find out that value. Here the value of closing stock was given, so we can directly write and subtract it. Okay. And we'll now arrive at cost of goods sold. Okay. And with this cost of goods sold, we have to add the selling and distribution, but in this problem selling and distribution expenses was not given, so we can straight away write the sales of finished goods. Okay. If we write the sales of finished goods, we have to find out the profit here. Okay. If we subtract this cost of goods sold from the sales, we'll arrive profit. Yes, here the profit is 3,88,000. Okay. This is the cost sheet of AB Limited. I hope now you are clear with this cost sheet, and few questions were asked in this problem. Prepare a statement showing the cost of material used, the work cost, the total cost, the percentage of work expenses to productive wages. Okay. So we have to find all those things. See, first we'll calculate the cost of material used. Okay. The cost of material used is nothing but the raw material consumed. Okay. Yes. This is 5,75,000. And the next question is the works cost. The works cost is 10,51,000. Okay. Yes, I have written. The next one is the total cost. Okay. The total cost is nothing but the cost of production. Okay. Yes. And the next one is the percentage of works expenses to productive wages. Okay. See here, the percentage of work expenses to productive wages. So the formula is works expenses divided by productive wages. Okay. Now we have to find out the percentage of that. Yes. Works expenses divided by productive wages into 100. Okay. Work expenses is 86,000 and the productive wages is 3,90,000. So if we divide, we'll get 22.05%. Okay. I hope you are clear with this, and I have given you a small problem for you to practice. Thank you for your patient listening.